Today I'm going to be hiking a penguin. But what does that even mean? Well, I've drawn a penguin on my OS Maps app. I'm going to make my way to the start of that route and then I'm going to walk it around this open access land, keeping as close as I can to that route. Then when we're done, we'll see if what I've managed to walk looks anything like a penguin. There's a few areas that'll be a bit challenging, I think. The west side of the moor that I'm on is a lot of like old quarries. There's a lot of rock around there, a lot of things to get in and out of. And then on the east side, it's all pretty overgrown with loads of bracken. There's areas with nettles and things as well, so I'm going to do my best not to fall down a quarry, not to get stung, and not to get stuck anywhere. So let's get to the start and see how far we can get. Just walking past where the feet are going to be, and it looks like pretty open moorland with obviously all the fern and stuff on the floor. But I think I'm going to start at the penguin's armpit, which is a sentence that I never thought I'd say. Start and finish at the penguin's armpit. It's more that west side where all the quarries are that I'm worried about, but we'll have a look at that when we get to it. I've bought my drone out as well, Droney McDrone face, so we'll have a go with that in a bit, see if we can get some cinematic footage with some drum and bass tunes overlaid. Welcome to the penguin's armpit. So this is where I'll be starting from, and hopefully this is where we'll finish later when we've drawn our penguin. To get us started, we need to come off the path and head down this bit here. Better make sure I start the tracking because I wouldn't want to get to the end and not have pressed that track button. Let's go. I hope you're appreciating the effort to try and bring something a little bit different. You better be smashing that like button. Starting to open up a little bit now, but I don't want to speak too soon. Just coming to the tip of the first wing, and again, I don't want to speak too soon, but it's not been too bad so far. Got the camera in one hand and the phone in the other. How many times do you think I'm going to stack it trying this? Definitely need a tick check after this as well. One thing with this idea, it's definitely got me exploring different bits of this area that I've never been to before, which can only be a good thing, can't it? It is a bit daft when the path is just there though, and you're trying to negotiate your way through all this. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it? Oh, I've just realised I can't keep doing these walking away from the camera and walking back things because that's going to track on my route, isn't it? So I'm just going to have to crack on and do it. Through there next. It looks like there's a tent over there, somebody camping, but it's not a backpacking tent. Looks like a 4, 5 or 6 berth tent. I think a Decathlon one. Don't know if you'll see it on camera, just through there. It's right on the edge of my penguin wing, so I don't know what to do. I mean, it's 8:30, so it shouldn't really still be there anyway. Not proper wild campers, are they? Shall I go and walk straight over the tent? Looks like there's at least 2 tents here. 3 tents. Taking a piss, innit? Another one up there, look. Another massive tent that's just not suitable for this kind of area and this kind of camping. Anyway, we're just walking through Nine Ladies Stone Circle. You've probably seen this before, either on my channel or thousands of other people's channels. I'd be interested to know what your opinion is on people camping like that in massive campsite tents, or tents that are meant for campsites. Pop-up tents from Argos and stuff like that. One of them had a fire. I don't know if they're leaving litter or what, but it just gives the rest of us a bad name, doesn't it? Oh no. Looks like a sheer drop down there, which is obviously why they've put this fence around it. So I'm going to have to deform my penguin a little bit and just scoot around this corner here, I think. I do appreciate all the views and likes on YouTube, but it's not worth risking your life for, is it? So we'll get round here and we'll get back on track as soon as I can. There's a few more people around here as well, just packing up. They must be real wild campers because they've got an OEX tent. I don't think they've been doing it long though, because they've got about 4 cars worth of other stuff as well. There's a sheep being sick over there. Guess you don't want to see that on camera. Yeah. Yeah, this fence is just carrying on and on. I've already chopped off his right wing and his head. It's just going to look like a blob at the end, but we'll keep exploring. Be interested to know what you guys think to these people camping though, because I'm a bit conflicted. On the one hand, yeah, they haven't got the right gear, and I don't know if they're following leave no trace and leaving no litter and stuff like that. But on the other hand, they're out here and they're trying it and they're getting into it. I think for me it's more about education and making sure that these people are leaving no trace, not lighting stupid fires and things like that. Don't know what to do now, because there's a part of an abandoned building down there. I don't know whether to go and explore that and sack off this penguin idea. I've already chopped its head off, like I said. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, it's not even a building. I thought that was part of a wall from over there. I think I'm quite close to a spot where I've camped before down here as well. Might nip back there for a bit of nostalgia. Be a good place to get the drone out there, actually. This is definitely the place. I couldn't find it last time I came. I'm going to say it, you know, this is still my favourite camping spot. It's just got everything you could need. I mean, you've got plenty of space here for your tent, and you've got quite a bit of coverage from these trees and rocks that are around this area. But then the best bit is, if you just come a couple of meters this way, you've got a rock to sit on. You've got that for a view. Obviously the other bonus is I've never seen a decathlon 4-man tent up here either. And there's no evidence really that anybody else has been here, so I'm claiming this is my spot. So what's the point? Why have I tried to hike a penguin? Well, I'd quite happily walk around this area and explore all day. But by setting yourself something to do, setting yourself a challenge, whether it's meeting a certain distance, meeting a certain time, or trying to hike a certain route that you've plotted out, then it just adds to the entertainment and the fun, I guess. Right, shall we have a look what we've actually managed to draw? Now before we look, excuses first. Remember, it's more about getting out here, giving it a go, rather than doing every trail 100% accurately, meeting your times, meeting your distances. It's all about, yeah, just getting out here. So that's the penguin that we aimed to do, that we started with, and that's the route that we ended up with. So we almost got that first wing, and then yeah, that fence just meant that I had to chop halfway into the neck, then come down and chop the poor penguin's right hand wing off, and then I just went off for a random explore, as you've seen. So it's a bit of a fail on this one, but I'm not bothered. I would encourage you to give it a go. Get the maps out, whether it's OS maps, footpaths, whatever application you want to use, or just paper maps. You know, they do print maps on paper. People seem to forget these days. If you've got any kids that you don't like, drag them away from their Xboxes and PlayStations and get them involved as well. Set a bit of a challenge, have a bit of fun. If you do, and you video it, tag me in it and I'll have a look. As always, thanks for coming along. You've been awesome. I've been Ben. Subscribe and I'll see you next time.